No. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, powered by Stagefront VIP, being joined with Jose Benavidez Jr. Jose, man, I am super excited for this fight with Jermall Charlo, just because of what happened a few days ago with the press conference. I know you always bring it.
Fun.
You were?
I was having
Yeah,
fun.
what was your reaction to that? Everything that happened during the press conference?
I mean, he's known for talking shit and not really making sense. All I heard was mumbling, you know. But I mean, I said what I had to say, and what I say I'm gonna do. So now I'm focused, I'm ready, and I'm motivated. I'm motivated to be in pay-per-view. I'm motivated to be in the card with my brother. You know, it's gonna be a great night. You know, my whole team's got my back. You know, we're surrounded by nothing but positive vibes, and let's get this going. The Benavidez brothers are gonna be on top.
When you saw him on that Zoom press conference, like, did he look like okay to you? Or like, from, because I know there's been a lot of things that saying that like he hasn't been right, you know, and he's saying that he's changed things now. But to you, observing him, did he look like normal?
I mean, I don't really buy all those excuses. You know, everyone in life has troubles. You know, we all have our ups and downs, but we don't post it out there. We don't make videos to get attention. We don't cry to make people feel bad. We do what we gotta do, and he looked pretty rough. He looked pretty rough. It looked like he had just got arrested for trespassing and then let out that same day. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. At the end of the day, you know, we're all God's children. You know, I wish him the best, regardless what he has to say. I wish everyone the best. I don't hate anybody, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do to come that night, and he's going to see.
Yeah, he mentioned a weird thing, and I don't know if he was trolling, if he was trying to get in your head, but he said, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to start camp, you know, tomorrow, like that Wednesday. Like, what did you make of that comment?
I mean, I'm still trying to think of what to make of that comment, you know. I don't know, to be honest with you. All I know is that I've been in camp. Maybe he's trying to take me lightly, which he's going to see. I'm going to be the hardest punch he's ever faced. So, I mean, whatever he has going on, that's his decision. That's his camp, you know. My camp is doing what we got to do, you know. We're waking up at 6 in the morning, dedicated, focused, training, running 5-6 miles, sparring, nothing but the best, you know. So, I mean, we don't really worry about what he has going on. I know that Team Benavidez, we're working hard, and that's what we do.
Your last fight was no, that's not true. You had a fight in Minneapolis, but before that was with Danny. But you're going up to a different weight now at 163 pounds, which,
you know, a lot of people think I've never fought. I've actually fought at that weight a few times.
which was 60.
Yeah, I fought. Yeah, back when I want to say like 10 years ago, there was a fight that I fought at 58. 60. There's been a few times. I mean, a lot of people said I'm smaller than him. I'm 6 feet tall. You know, I'm not that much smaller than my brother. And my brother's way bigger than him. You know, I walk around at 180. I'm a solid 160 pounder. You know, I've fought. I don't even know how the hell I fought at 47. You know, I fought at 140 when I was an amateur at 14, 15 years old for years. When I fought at Crawford, it was hard to make that weight. I moved to 54. I thought I was going to be easier. It was a bit easier, but I'm still just too big for that. At 160, I feel good. I feel ready. This is a whole different. This training camp, I feel strong. I know that I feel strong in every training camp, but towards the end, when it's coming to weigh in, I feel kind of drained. This time, I feel my strength is there, my pop is there, and I just have a whole different vibe, you know. I'm positive, you know. I'm not angry. I'm usually angry, you know, when it comes to.
Is it because of the cutting the weight, or
it's cutting the weight, you know? But
usually what it is.
Yeah, but no, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'm motivated. I'm excited more than anything. I'm ready. I'm ready to take this motherfucker out.
Yeah. So they moved the weight. It was supposed to be at 160, and they moved it to 163. I know you alluded to it, but when did you find out, and what did they tell you?
I found out a couple weeks ago. I mean, he says that he's dedicated, that there's no excuses, but why not fight for the title, right? I mean, he's been out for a long time. He hasn't defended. He hasn't done nothing. And I'm easy, supposedly. I'm a piece of cake. I'm a bum, whatever he wants to say. But he doesn't want to fight me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up to me. But, I mean, it is what it is. Whether I fight for the belt or not, I'm still going to beat his ass, so.
Yeah, he's been inactive for like 2 years, and I know he's gotten a lot of ish from fans, like, hey, how is he still the champion? Why haven't they stripped him?
You know, the thing is, he's playing that mental issue card. You know, there's a lot of people out there that do really, you know, but I feel like he's taking advantage of it. And I feel like he's taking it a whole different way. You know, to me, it's just.
Like, do you feel he should have been stripped?
I feel like he should have been stripped. I mean, I feel like he should at least defend and try to fight. I mean, like I said, I don't really want to get into all that. I mean, it is what it is, but I feel like there's really people out there that do need the help. He's over here just not being, you know, dedicated to the sport, and he's just using excuses. That's what I feel like he's doing. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said in my interview, dude, I got shot. They told me I was never gonna walk a bit again. But you don't see me with those excuses. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm like, nah, fuck no. I don't believe in excuses. You know, God gave me a second chance to walk again and to fight again the sport that I love doing, and I'm gonna take full advantage of it. I'm not gonna be making excuses. You know, excuses all in your head. You know, you reach where you want to reach. You know, you're the one who makes you know the path. Just because other people say other things doesn't mean that you're gonna go listen to them and say, oh, you know, because he said I can't do this, I can't. Nah, it's bullshit. It's all in your mind. Mind's a very powerful thing, and you make your own future.
Yeah, I know. I think I know the answer to this question, but I am going to ask you a question that a fan brought in for me to ask you, and it was a few. And they asked, like, hey, do you feel because of the injury, what happened to your leg, that it took away from your potential at all as a fighter?
I didn't. You know, it made me, you know, I'm glad it happened. You know, everything in life happens for a reason. It made me see life in different ways that I would probably never have seen it if it wouldn't have happened to me, you know. And I'm just, like I said, I'm very positive. I'm very happy to be here, to share. You know, every day to me is a blessing. You know, every breath I take is a blessing. You know, anything can happen in a matter of seconds. And, you know, I'm very thankful, you know, thankful to God, thankful for everything He has given me, thankful for my wife, my daughters, my team, my dad, my brother, everyone. You know, I'm just living in that positive mindset now. I was very negative back then, you know, and I just, as you grow up, you start realizing that's not the way to go. You attract positivity by being positive, and that's what you want to be, right? If you want to reach somewhere in life, want to reach a goal, if you're negative, you're not going to reach it because you're going to attract that negativity. So like I said, wish everyone the best luck in life, you know, even if you want to talk shit, you know. At the end of the day, this is a fighting game. We gotta get into people's heads, right? So I mean, he's not gonna get into my head with the words he's saying. I mean, I know what I'm capable of, but what I do tell you this, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. That's what I'm gonna do. So.
Is that coming from, you know, just this camp with your brother? Both of you guys are tuned in, and you're just confident in the work.
I've always been confident. You know, I've always been confident, even though there's been ups and downs. But like I said, this camp is just. I feel.
Like, do you see him like just style-wise? It's just a bad style for you.
I just feel like I'm at the point in my life where I'm at the right weight. I feel strong. I'm at the right place. Even though we say, you know, we're motivated, we do this. There's sometimes that there's something missing. In this camp, I feel like there's nothing missing. I feel like I'm completely there. My whole team's there to back me up. And like I said, we have nothing but people in the gym that really bring the gym to life, you know. So, including this guy right here, you know, this is a good buddy of mine.
Yeah, I was hearing him, cheering you on, motivating you as well. Like I said, you're the co-main event. Your brother's the main event against Demetrius Andrade. Is that nerve-wracking at all? Like, have you guys ever been in a situation where you go to fight and your brother's warming up in the locker room?
Never, because you got to think of it this way. We're warriors. My brother trains his ass off right next to me. I know how hard he's working, so he knows what he's going to do. I know that he knows that, so why worry about it, right? I'm confident in him, just how he's confident in me, so there's no worries. And if you go in the ring with the worry or any doubts, you're already fucked. You lost. I don't think of none of that. I know what I'm capable of, and I know he's a monster, and I know what he's going to do, so there's no worries. It's just going to be kind of, you know, oh, fuck, you know, you're rushing to watch him. But
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, is it like anxious, nervous?
No, we're not.
He's going to push you to like want to get like a knockout quicker to see him work out?
We're not nervous, and we don't rush things either. No, the knockout comes, it comes. But we got to be smart. We're at a high level, you know, high level that you can't. Any one punch can change the fight, so you still got to be on your A game. It's like it's like playing a game of chess. You got to make the right moves. If you don't make the right moves, you're done. So that's what we see.
So how do you see your brother's fight with Demetrius? Let us know. Give us a preview of what's going to happen and those fans watching. You know, what do you envision your brother doing to him?
I honestly feel like my brother's going to take him out. He's going to take him out. He's going to try Andrade should probably try to box him, but he's a good boxer. But there's only so much boxing you can do when you get caught in those corners. You can't move, and you get caught with those punches, those body shots, those punches that are coming from all over the place. You know, everyone has a game plan until they get hit. and I feel like that's what's gonna happen now.
Is it? Do you think?
Much. My brother's he's too fucking fast for that weight, dude. It's too fast, it's too big. I mean, he's just gonna take him out.
Do you ever like look at your brother and be like, "What the hell? Like, how is he throwing so many punches?" Like,
No, I mean, I've always known, me and my brother have been fighting since we were little. He's always been like that. I remember back then he was he looked like Fat Albert, like the cartoon version. But he always threw those fucking punches, you know, bah! And I always knew he was, and not only that, he's dedicated, you know, we're dedicated to the sport, you know, and it's like when my brother's sparring and he's fighting, I kind of already know what he's going to throw before he throws, you know, I could kind of, you know, and he's a monster, he's a beast.
did you guys get in a lot of fights like growing up, or like did you like ever like try to big brother him until like he got too big?
Nah. He's bigger than me, but he knows what
Now he's bigger than
he knows what a big brother is. Nah, we used to fight a lot, but
how was that dynamic growing up?
kids.
Yeah.
I used to always make them fight.
Oh,
we
yeah?
used to fight in the streets, and we'd go to school before school to make them fight. You know.
Aw, really?
I was kind of tough. It was tough love.
You're trying to do the what Chavez did to his kid.
It was tough love, but the thing was, I was always trying to look for a fight too. So
Yeah.
he'd fight with little brothers. I had the big brother, so I'm ready for the big brother to jump
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So when that would happen, cool, I would jump up too. We're kids, you know. We're up to no good at that age, you know. So I mean, but yeah, we had a fun time, rough time, you know, but it was fun. But now it's different. Now we kind of, you know, we don't argue at all. We don't fight. You know, we're adults now. We're not kids. We're not. We used to fight about the stupidest shit ever. But that's a part of growing up, you know.
Yeah, no, that's very true. You know, both you guys have done a lot of growth. I feel since moving over here to Seattle. Just your observations, your opinions on the whole him being the mandatory and not getting a title shot. Like regardless if it's Canelo or not. Like, what do you make of that?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really, you know, I think about that too. It kind of sucked because, you know, my brother's been there. He's a mandatory. I mean, everything, like I said, it's God's plan. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe my brother didn't make the weight for the reason, lost the title for everything. Is just, you know, God's plan, you know. And I feel like I said, no one's gonna beat him at 160. No one's gonna beat him at 70. Imagine he's strong at 68, goes up. Fuck, the dude did this. He's as strong as he wants to be, you know, and he's very dedicated, and that's why they're running from him. I don't think Canelo's gonna fight him, to be honest with you.
Never?
I don't think so, but I mean, hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah, I hope you're wrong too, because it's a fight that fans want to see.
After I take out fucking Charlo, what's up? I'll fight Canelo. I'll run that one.
Well, I know you'll fight anyone, bro. But yeah, no, everybody wants to see your brother and Canelo, you know, for the longest time.
Fight. That would be a great fight.
But you feel it's not gonna ever happen then?
I mean, it's just what I think, you know.
Yeah,
It could, but maybe, you know, it's.
I hope you're wrong, but
I know. I mean, I might be wrong. It's at the end of the day, it's a business. So they're holding.
Well, I think that's like the biggest fight you could make, though.
But, I mean, it still could get bigger. Right or wrong, it still could get bigger. So people are still gonna want to watch that fight. Canelo looked good his last fight. So I mean, I don't think Munguia is gonna put up a fight with him. To be honest with you.
I hope we don't get that fight. Like,
Even if he gets it, Canelo's just too strong for him. He's
well, it's just Munguia. I feel like still needs to grow, even though he's had a lot of fights.
Yeah, like I said, but if it happens, it just makes that fight more interesting with David. Oh shit! Now he took Munguia. He's a young cat, you know, so it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
So it's all about money. At the end of the day.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Do you think? I know you're confident that you're going to beat Charlo, but if you beat him, and
Not if I beat him, I'm gonna beat him.
when you beat him, is there there's another fan question? Is there a possibility that you might want to go for Charlo's little brother for Jermall?
I'll fight whoever. I've said this to everyone and anyone. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. I don't make excuses. I don't make catch weights. I'll fight whoever. The weight they tell me to fight, I'm gonna fight them, point blank. So I mean, we take every fight, you know, that's in front of us first. We know right now we got Charlo in front of us. So after that, we'll fight whoever. We don't, like I said, we don't duck or dodge anyone. Not in my blood.
You can still make 54 then, if you had a chance for the undisputed.
I don't think I can make it, but we'll figure something out.
You'll make it.
We'll figure something out.
Cool, man. Hey, Jose, it was good chatting with you. Just any last words, any last messages to everybody watching out there?
I just want to thank the fans out there, all my people from Phoenix, Arizona, you know, everyone from Washington, you know, has been supporting us, all my Mexican people, you know, La Raza, and I just thank everyone out there that's been supporting us worldwide. There's a lot of people that's been supporting us, you know, and I appreciate that, you know. I appreciate that. That makes us drive harder and train harder, and be ready because this pay-per-view is going to be good.
Like I said, I can't wait for your fight, man. Because I know there's a lot of tension there between you and him, and I think at the end of the day, styles. I think you guys are gonna exchange like a lot in the fight. So
you'll see who the big dog is there. You'll see.
Yeah?
You'll see who's the actual big puncher. So I mean, just wait and see.
all right, Jose. Hey, good seeing you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.